Scholars don't know how old the Friday the 13th superstition is, but the first recorded evidence of it is about 150 years old and has a lot to do with classical music. Most composers, however, probably were unfamiliar with the Friday the 13th superstition. This doesn't mean they didn't have superstitions of their own, though. It turns out they had quite a few. Gustav Mahler was very concerned about this superstition surrounding the curse of the Ninth Symphony, so after writing 8 symphonies, he decided to call his next symphonic work Das Lied von der Erde, the Song of the Earth, and not Symphony 9. After that, he assumed the spell had been broken, so he did write a 9th symphony, and then he died before the 10th had been completed. Friedrich Chopin was very superstitious of the numbers 7 and 13 and would never undertake anything of importance on a Monday or a Friday. Tchaikovsky was very superstitious of a vision he had in which his head fell off while he was conducting. So although he grew out of it, he did go through a phase where he would hold his head with his left hand while conducting with his right. Camille Saint-Saëns was a Parisian composer who based one of his most famous compositions on a superstition. Danse Macabre is based on the French superstition that death arrives at midnight on Halloween, so the piece begins with 12 Ds, which are symbolic of the clock striking 12. There are 2 composers that I know of who died on a Friday the 13th. The first is Rossini, who passed away on Friday the 13th of November, 1868. The following year, a biography was released about Rossini, which is the oldest known reference to the apparent unlucky nature of Friday the 13th. He was surrounded to the last by admiring friends, and if it be true that, like so many Italians, he regarded Fridays as an unlucky day and 13 as an unlucky number, it is remarkable that one Friday the 13th of November he died. Arnold Schoenberg was born on the 13th day of the month, but it was a Sunday. Schoenberg was very superstitious and he was obsessed with numbers. He wanted to call his last opera Moses und Aaron, but he decided against it because it has 13 letters, hence the unconventional spelling, Moses und Aaron. It's well documented that Schoenberg was afraid of his 76th year because the numbers 7 and 6 add up to 13. Before his birthday, Schoenberg went to see an astrologer and was warned that the upcoming year would be dangerous. Schoenberg made quite an effort to stay away from unlucky things. But despite all this, Arnold Schoenberg passed away on Friday, the 13th of July, 1951, at the age of 76, just 15 minutes before midnight.